Let's talk about the universe. What is in our universe? Well, everything that physically exists, whether it is matter or energy, is part of the universe. Our galaxy, the Milky Way, is part of the universe. The universe is made up of billions of galaxies, and each galaxy is made up of billions of stars. A few of these galaxies are near enough to Earth to be seen as fuzzy spots, but most are too far away to be seen with the naked eye. Yet, with modern telescopes, it is possible to see parts of the universe that are roughly 10 billion light years away. The image below is a tiny portion of the night sky, yet it shows at least 15,000 galaxies of varying shapes and sizes. The universe is composed of everything in existence, including planets, solar systems, and galaxies. From smallest to largest, these astronomical terms can be organized as follows. Planets, it's a solar system, then a galaxy, and then finally the largest, the universe. The universe is so large that astronomers describe distances in terms of light years. 1 light year is the distance that an object could travel in 1 year's time if it were moving at the speed of light. Wow, look how fast the speed of light is. Whew. Our galaxy, the Milky Way. Galaxies are clusters or groups of stars, dust, and gas that are held together by gravity. The Earth is a member of the Milky Way galaxy. The Milky Way galaxy is a fairly large spiral galaxy that contains hundreds of billions of stars. In some areas on Earth, in areas without excessive light pollution, the stars of the Milky Way create a band of light that can be seen in the night sky. The entire Milky Way galaxy is about 100,000 light years across. The Sun is one of about 100 billion stars spiraling about the center of the Milky Way galaxy, and it is located on the Orion arm of the galaxy, about 26,000 to 28,000 light years away from the galaxy's center. So our Sun is about halfway between the center of the Milky Way galaxy and its outer edge. The solar system includes the Sun and all the objects that travel around it, trapped by the Sun's gravity. The solar system includes the Sun, 8 planets and their moons, and many dwarf planets, comets, asteroids, and meteoroids. Our Sun is at the center of the solar system, and it is many thousands of times closer to the Earth than the other stars. Light from the Sun only takes a few minutes to reach the Earth, whereas light from the next nearest star must travel for a few years to reach the Earth. Galaxies are clusters or groups of stars, dust, and gas that are held together by gravity. Most galaxies contain billions of stars. Some galaxies may even contain trillions of stars. There are billions of galaxies scattered throughout the universe. These galaxies are distributed in about the same way in every direction. It takes several billion years for the light from many faraway galaxies to reach the Earth, so images of faraway galaxies that are captured today actually show how these galaxies looked a long time ago. There are 4 main types of galaxies: spiral galaxies, barred spiral galaxies, elliptical galaxies, and irregular galaxies. Spiral galaxies are relatively flat. They have a huge bulge in the middle, and they have arms that spiral out from the center. Below is a picture of the spiral galaxy M81. Barred spiral galaxies are shaped like spiral galaxies, except their arms begin spiraling out from a straight line of stars instead of from the center. Below is a picture of the barred spiral galaxy NGC 1672. Elliptical galaxies look like a round or flattened ball, and they contain little gas and dust between the stars. Elliptical galaxies are often described as taking on the shape of a football. Below is a picture of the elliptical galaxy NGC 1132. Irregular galaxies have no discernible shape or structure. Below is a picture of the irregular galaxy IceWiki 18. Groups of galaxies that are bound together by gravity are known as galaxy clusters. The galaxies that make up these clusters are composed of star clusters, which in turn are made up of groups of stars bound together by gravity. From simplest to most complex, these astronomical terms can be organized as follows. We start out with stars, then we have star clusters, galaxies, and galaxy clusters. The Earth is a member of the Milky Way galaxy, just like we said before, and the Milky Way galaxy is a fairly large spiral galaxy that contains hundreds of billions of stars. In some areas on Earth, in areas without excessive light pollution, the stars of the Milky Way create that band of light that can be seen in the night sky. And here's another picture of the Milky Way galaxy. Within our solar system, we can see many kinds of celestial bodies, including a star, 8 planets, many moons, and various asteroids, comets, and meteoroids. Stars are massive glowing balls of very hot gas. This hot gas is also sometimes called plasma. The Milky Way galaxy is made up of billions of stars, one of which is our Sun. The Sun is the only star in our solar system which contains the Earth and all the other planets. In a planetary system, the largest bodies orbiting the central star, such as the Sun, are planets. Planets can be made mostly of rock, like Earth, or gas, like Jupiter. Planets orbit the Sun along different paths and at different distances. The picture below shows the relative distances of each planet from the Sun. The Sun, Mercury, Venus, and Mars are all relatively close to the Earth. Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune are progressively farther away from the Earth. In general, the distance between planets increases as the distance from the Sun increases. Moons are bodies of rock that orbit planets. Moons are smaller than the planets they orbit, but are usually larger than asteroids. Asteroids are small bodies of rock and metal. They can be small or large, and they can be almost any shape. While moons orbit planets, asteroids orbit stars. Asteroids vary greatly in size and shape and are mostly made up of stone, iron, and nickel. There are 4 main classifications of asteroids. We have the carbon, the C-type, the silicate, S-type, metallic, M-type, and dark, or D-type. A region between Mars and Jupiter's orbits contains a large number of asteroids, and it is known as the asteroid belt. Comets are smaller than planets, moons, or asteroids. They are made up of dust particles, frozen water, and frozen gases. They orbit stars, such as the Sun, and they have long, narrow elliptical orbits. When comets pass close to a star, heat from the star partially melts the comet. Then the frozen gas and liquid that composes the comet streams off and forms that tail. Meteoroids are small bodies orbiting the Sun. They are formed when pieces are knocked off or larger pieces like asteroids or moons. When a meteoroid enters a planet's atmosphere, friction between the meteoroid and the particles in the atmosphere create heat and light along the meteoroid's path through the sky. The streak of light seen along the meteoroid's path is called a meteor. It is sometimes also called a shooting star. Many people think comets are shooting stars, but it's actually the meteors that are. Any portion of a meteoroid that remains intact through the atmosphere and strikes the Earth is called a meteorite. The 3 main classifications of meteoroids are stony, stony iron, and iron. When a meteoroid hits the atmosphere, air molecules in front of it become compressed and very hot. Then the meteor can break up, and each fragment consists of a core of solid material surrounded by a fiery tail. So here are important words to remember: universe, planets, solar system, the 4 different types of galaxies: spiral, barred spiral, elliptical, and irregular, stars, moons, asteroids, comets, and meteoroids.